Hello and welcome to 30 minutes of prenatal yoga with a chair. My name is Kristen and I'm really glad you are joining in. All the props we need today is either a metal folding chair or if you have a dining table chair, we just need to make sure that it doesn't have any arms. So you've got the sides open. I have a little folded up blanket here. You could also grab a square pillow that fits, or maybe your chair is padded. And I also grabbed a yoga strap. So if you don't have a strap at home, you could find a scarf, a belt, or even a dish towel would work. So we are going to get started in our child's pose, but we're going to use the chair. So what I'm going to do is take this blanket and I am going to roll it up, kind of take it the long way. And we've got a little crease in the front of our shins with our ankles. And we're going to place that blanket right in that front part. Good. And then we've got our chair here. And we're going to settle in. And you can play around with what feels good in your body. I like to create a little pillow for my forehead. And this allows you to stay a little bit more upright, keeping your head above your heart. Certainly, by all means, if you feel most comfortable coming into a traditional child's pose, you can take that as well. So for our child's pose, our big toes come towards one another, knees spread wide. This is a really great option, especially in your third trimester as your belly grows a little bit bigger. So staying upright keeps any weight or pressure off the baby within child's pose. We just start to welcome ourselves to this practice, welcome our baby to this practice. Being proud that you've committed 30 minutes to movement and breath. What's awesome about incorporating a chair is you can take this throughout your workday, if you are home with your kiddos, online school. Incorporating these postures, utilizing a chair throughout our day is so wonderful. Let's take a few breaths together. So clear all the air out of your current breath. As we inhale, feel your belly, your chest, your lungs expand. And as you exhale, feel everything soften and let go. Good, let's take two more together. Inhale. You can open your mouth and exhale here. Good, one more breath together. And let it go. Nice. We are going to come to use the chair for our standing cat and cow. So we'll just start to bring our knees underneath our hips and come on up to stand here. I'm going to just fold this up so it's on the chair for our postures. And we're coming into about a 90-degree bend here. Hands can come to the edges of the chair here. We'll come to a nice neutral tabletop. Creating that tabletop with our back. Everything is nice and flat. We'll take a full breath in here together. And as you exhale, really push the chair towards the floor, round the spine, gaze at your baby here. And as we inhale, come back to a neutral tabletop. Good, follow your breath, exhale, round, spread between the shoulder blades, hug baby up and in, and come back to neutral. This is also really great into the pelvis here to kind of tuck and tilt the pelvis. Good, coming back to neutral. Let's take it one more time. Good. Take that gaze, chin to chest. Awesome. What we're going to do here is come to our downward facing dog, which you're like, how? Down dog on a chair. So here I'm gonna move my hands to the front of the chair. I'm gonna walk my feet out a little bit. And I'm going to push the chair. So it's important that your chair is on something that's not gonna slide on the floor because that would be dangerous. So I've got a chair on my yoga mat here. My head drops in between my shoulders. Pushing the chair away. Take a nice wide stance with your feet here. So we always wanna make sure that we've got plenty of room for baby. And this is a really nice variation of downward facing dog. Utilizing the chair is if you struggle with acid reflux or heartburn, we can keep our head above our heart just a little bit versus the downward facing dog that's a little bit more of an inversion, kind of going upside down a little bit more. Good. You might bend into one knee at a time as you straighten into the other. That feels really good into the hamstrings, the calves. We're going to build a little bit of strength into our practice as well. Good. So we'll just walk the feet in a little bit. I'm taking my hands here to the outside of the chair and I'm gonna rock it forward. So almost as if we're in a plank here. Good. I'm gonna take a few push-ups. So what's nice about push-ups is you can take, this is gonna be a little bit harder. So inhale as you lower, exhale to push on up. You can also shift to the back part of the chair. This is another great option as well. Not as intense as that first option. And we use our breath to go through this. So inhale as you lower, exhale, push on up. Good. Take which option works best for you. Let's take 3 more. Last 2, great work. And last 1. Good. Doesn't matter if your hands are on the back of the chair or the front, let's drop on in. Nice little shoulder stretch. Good, we'll come on up here. We're going to take the chair the long way on the mat, and we're going to work into a calf stretch here. So my right hand is going to be on the back of the chair. I'm going to help my left foot on up. This is a little slippery here. So we hinge it forward. What's nice about this is we've got the chair to rest on. Good. This is a great stretch from the Achilles all the way through the calf and the hamstring all the way to where it connects into our glute. So entire nice big deep stretch for the back of the left leg. Good. Take a few more breaths here. Good. We'll take 1 more breath. What we're going to do here is just take the left foot to the edge of the chair. You might just move the blanket or pillow a little bit and come on into this. So bending into the left knee, you can kind of slide the right foot back a little bit. This is kind of our nice standing lunge variation. This is also really great to incorporate in labor and delivery as well, to take kind of this asymmetrical movement with we're taking it one side versus the other and 1 foot higher than the other. So really great way to help baby kind of with an optimal position. Good. And you might notice I'm sort of moving in and out of this pose. That's what feels good in my body. It might feel better for you to just kind of stay and hold. Good. All right, let's take that off to the other side. So we'll just dance it on over to the other side. Good, now my left hand is taking the support of the chair. Help that right leg up. Hinge it over, so each side is a little bit different. I feel a lot more intensity on this side, might be because my right side is my more dominant side or stronger side. Really flex the toes towards your ceiling. Good, breathe well to the back side of the right leg. Envision length from the heel, where it's connecting with the chair, all the way up the back to where it connects into the glute. Good, we'll take one more breath here. Good, now we re-bend back into the right knee, and you can kind of find it to the edge. I'm gonna hop that left foot back a little bit, and just take what feels good here. You might rock, you might find stillness. We honor the differences we feel from one side to the other. A lot of that throughout pregnancy depends on baby's positioning. Often, even prior to pregnancy, one side's not created equal to the other, so we feel kind of more flexible on one side or more tight, however you want to frame it. Good work. So we're going to work into some sun salutation variations on our chair here. So we'll come to our mountain pose and just set the chair towards the top of your mat. I want you to make sure that it is still on a surface that doesn't slip. So whether you're on carpet or kind of on your yoga mat. For our mountain pose, we roll the shoulders back. Palms shine forward towards the top of our mat. We feel this little hug of baby up and in. We engage our quads, give the toes a wiggle. Standing tall and proud. Good, as you inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. And as you exhale, we're going to bring our hands to the chair here. Good, this is kind of coming to our halfway lift. And we'll come back to a little bit of a fold. You can just bend into your elbows here. Let's take one more half lift, so push into the chair, find a flat back. Good, and come back to fold. I'm taking my hands to the front of the chair here. Step it back like I'm stepping back to downward facing dog. Good, push it back. Take a breath in here and a full breath out. As we inhale, we take our gaze towards the chair. Bend your knees here. As you exhale, step your feet to the top. Come on up for that halfway lift, nice flat back. Our gaze is straight down at the chair and back to the fold. Bend into your elbows. You feel that length in your hamstrings. Good. Inhale, we're gonna come all the way up here. We'll take one more round. Exhale, hinge it forward to your forward fold here. Good. Halfway lift, push down into the chair to create length, keeping baby hugged up and in. Back down to fold. Hands come to the front of the chair. Step it back. Downward facing dog with our chair. Good. Take a full breath in here and let it go. Take your gaze forward, bend your knees. We prepare for movement here. And as you exhale, step your feet on up. Push down, halfway lift, push the chair away. Good, come back down to your fold. Good, we're going to heel toe the feet in. Let's inhale all the way up and exhale, hands to heart. Left hand to heart, right hand to baby. Take a breath with me. Inhale and exhale. So we're going to work into a few standing postures. Great way to incorporate the chair. So I'm going to shift it to just how we had it when we took our calf stretch. We started with the left foot with a calf stretch. So that's what we're going to do with this high lunge. So you're looking at the chair, you're looking at your body, you're like, how am I supposed to get into this? So we're going to take our right hand to the chair, step your left foot in front. All right, so here's our high lunge. So you'll see that I'm just using the outside, the very edge. You might roll your pillow or pull your blanket a little bit closer. And in our high lunge, we've got our hips square towards the top edge of our mat. Our front knee is stacked over the front ankle, and our back leg is lifted. What's awesome about this variation is we've got a ton of support for baby, for pelvis. You could take hand to hip and hand to chair. You could take arms up. Good. Going to explore a twist here. So let's reach the right fingertips forward, left hand to low back. You can always take right hand to the outside of the left thigh. We've still got plenty of room for baby here. So this is a nice, easy, open twist. Good. Come back up to your lunge. Great work. Hands to chair. This is where it gets a little tricky. Good. We're going to take it off to the other side. So I want you to shift on over to the other side. And I like to take this option as you've got the support of the chair. We help that right foot forward. Again, good. There we go, nice. So our right thigh is supported, right knee over the right ankle, left leg is lifted towards the ceiling, hand at hip, hand on chair, or arms lift. Good. I'm feeling supported here, but I'm also feeling strength. I hope you feel the same. Let's take our twist. Reach the left arm forward, right hand to your low back. You can take your gaze over the right shoulder. You can also take this left hand to the outside of the right thigh. Good, breathe well into this twist. Nice, let's come back, unravel. Arms reach. Good, bring hands to the chair here. What we're going to do is let's take our goddess pose. So we're going to come to sit in front of the chair. We're just taking the very edge of our pelvis, so you can feel for the base of your pelvis. It's okay to touch your own butt. You can even lean it forward. That helps me find my sits bones. And we're just taking that to the very, very edge of the chair. Good, we're going to do a little sequence here of our goddess and warrior two. So here we are in our goddess. We've got the support for pelvis, for baby. Let's bring left hand to heart and right hand to belly here. So you'll see that my heels are in and my toes are out. I see that my knees and my toes are pointing the same direction, so that's important. Hand to heart, hand to baby. Good. We'll just start to find some movement side to side here. You might bring your hands down to your thighs. Take some nice circles. Reverse that direction. Good. Let's come upright here, a little bit of side body oblique work. So bring your goalpost arms in. Let's take the right elbow towards the right thigh. Inhale, come back up through center, and exhale left to left. Good. Inhale and exhale. Good. One more time to each side. Use your breath. Come to center. Good. Hands to thighs. We're going to work into our warrior two here. So let's stick with the same. We'll start with the left side. So a little bit of a different alignment here. All right. Whoa, almost lost my balance. All right, so the left knee is stacked over the left ankle. And you might have to play around with a little bit of more support. I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to, there we go. My legs are, my arms are shorter or longer than the legs. So you might need a little bit more support to bring that chair up to you, and that's okay. So we see I slid my left foot in, left knee over left ankle. My right foot is glued to the mat here. Arms extend in opposite directions. Let's just take this movement like we're on the surfboard, riding the waves. Good. Next time you are forward, bring your left forearm to your left thigh. Reach the right arm up and over. This is our extended side angle. We've got so much support with this chair here. Breathe well. As we take our next in-breath, we'll take our right hand to the right thigh and let the left arm reach. You might notice for me, gazing up at my left arm is not super comfortable. I'm way more comfortable gazing back at my back leg. It's just what feels comfortable for you. Good, let's come through that again. As you take your next exhale, come to your extended side angle. Great. And back as you inhale to reverse. One more time. Good work. Come back to reverse and back to our warrior two. Gaze strong, steady out over the left fingertips. Bring your hands down. Let's shift to the other side so we can come back through our goddess pose. And now we just transition. And each side's a little bit different. So this side I don't need as much support. Good. Again, really gluing the outside of the back foot, the left foot on this side. Right knee is directly over the right ankle. And we extend. So baby feels supported, pelvis feels supported. Let's just move with this. Taking baby along for the ride here. Excellent work. Next time your right arm is forward, bring the right forearm to the right thigh and let the left arm reach up and over. So this helps us find proper alignment in this posture, but gives us a ton of support. And I still feel my right thigh working. I hope you do too. With your next in-breath, let's take it back to reverse. Again, notice where the gaze is most comfortable for you. Take a full breath in. And as you exhale to your side angle. Good. One more round. Good. Come on back up for your warrior two. Gaze strong, steady. Out over the right fingertips. Good. Bring hands to hips. We'll pivot the feet. Come back into your goddess. Good. And I'm going to reach for the strap. So you'll want to grab your strap, your belt, your scarf, your dish towel. We're just going to do a little bit of shoulder work here. So you can kind of let it go. This strap is really, really long. I want you to take it out in front. And if it feels better for you, let's bring knees in front. Good, and just take it up and over and back down. Good. Everybody's range of motion and flexibility is a little different. Good. Take it down here. Let's take it up. I want you to take the right arm down, left arm up, and you can gaze, or maybe gaze down. Really nice stretch into the left side body. Good, let's come back up through center. Each side feels a little bit different, opening up the right side here. Let's do that first move a few times. Bring it forward and back. Oh, yes, feels good. Great stretch. If you sit at a desk a lot, or even once baby comes, pre and post feeds. Good. So I want you to give a little bit more length here and take it all the way back behind your chair. And now cinch your hands up. Good. Okay, make sure it's not moving here and just lean forward, lean into this. So we feel this really nice opening in the chest. Drop your chin to your chest. Feel that stretch in between the shoulder blades. Good. Let's come up. Bring it all the way forward, and I want you to cinch it even more. So hands pretty close, chin to chest, round spine over baby, and really push away and then pull like you're trying to rip that strap or belt into two. So we feel this great stretch, spread between the shoulder blades. Good. And we'll just take it here and just take some nice open twists. Good, one more to each side. Feel that nice rotation at the trunk. Good, come back to center. You can release the strap or just kind of hang it on your chair here. We are going to come to a nice figure four here, crossing the right ankle up and over, hinge it forward. Still should have plenty of room for baby. If you're looking for a little bit more, you can always stand up, take the back side of the chair, got the support, cross the right ankle over the left, and sit on into this. So this is a little bit more intense than that first option. Maybe this is a good first and second trimester. Third trimester, take a seat. Good. Strap is always good if you're having a hard time reaching your foot. I'll show you that option here. If you're like, I can't quite, with my belly, reach my foot. Here we go. Use the strap, help it up. And then we can just kind of stay right here. Gotta get creative, right? Good. Let's shift it to the other side. So here, if you need help getting that left foot up, loop that strap or that belt around. Use the strength of your arms to pull the left side up and over. We cross into that figure four and hinge it a little bit forward. Each side is different. This is a great stretch if you are struggling with sciatica at all. Really gets into the glutes and all those muscles that are really tense around that sciatic nerve. Again, you could take the standing version if that intensity feels better for you. One more nice full breath. And full breath out. Good. We're going to take one more posture, and that is a seated twist. So what I'm going to do is shift to the side of the chair. Just sit upright, and I've got the chair or the back of the chair on my left side here. So what I'm going to do is take hands to the back of the chair, and you've still got plenty of room for baby here. So twist is totally safe here. We just want to focus this twist from the chest all the way up. So we're still keeping baby facing forward as much as possible. Of course, belly is going to drift a little bit with you here. Good, we'll come back through center. Moving on over to the other side. Nice tall stance to start. Again, focus that twist from the chest on up. Left hand to the left side, right hand to the other side, and twist. Gaze can come over the right shoulder. Let's unravel here. Take a nice, comfortable seat in your chair. If you feel like taking a more traditional Shavasana, by all means, go there. Let the chair support you. Bring your left hand to your heart and your right hand to your baby. We'll take a few breaths together. Taking a few moments of stillness to soak up the benefits of your movement, of your breath, to let your baby soak up all of the benefits of movement and your breath. Being proud that you showed up and you took this time to move and to breathe, to be with your baby. We'll take one final breath here in stillness. Deep, full breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Let it go. Bring both hands to our heart here. Always with ultimate gratitude that you have chosen to show up. Thank you so much. As always, the light and love in me sees and honors the light and love in you. Namaste. Thank you for joining in for this 30-minute prenatal yoga sequence using a chair. Feel free to let us know if you have any other questions, comments, concerns. You can hit us up at hello@haumeyamama.com, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks so much, you guys. Bye-bye.